Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Happy 4th of July. Belated. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Wow, cool. Good times. This is such an exciting topic. We've been working on this for, Darius, how long do you think we've been working on this massive migration and sort of reinvention of our partner program?
Like at least a month, more than that.
Yeah. I mean,
more than a month.
Yeah. I think active integration was definitely a month, and then I think pre-planning was probably 3 to 4 months. What is it that we're talking about? Why is this such a big announcement? Well, it comes down to a couple of things. People are rolling in here, so if you could click the admit button for those. So a couple of things I think are massively important. Number one is that people have asked us over the years, how can we create a multiple level program where we encourage someone to come sign up for Dubb, and then that person goes and gets people to sign up? How do we participate in that sort of linear multi-tier commission structure? And I think that this is a very unique thing. There's not a lot of companies that do this, actually. In fact, I've only maybe heard of one or two that do this. It's not the traditional multi-level marketing, because that requires a buy-in. And that's not what this is. This is simply a multi-tier commission structure. So people call it a downline, right? So we decided to build a totally integrated system so that now you can be a Dubb partner, you can integrate yourself as a Dubb partner, but then also what you can do is that you can acquire and recruit sub promoters. Okay. And every time you get one of your sub promoters to get someone to sign up or subscribe to Dubb, then you earn 10% on top of what they earn, which is 30%. So let's just break this down for a second. 30% recurring commission for anyone that you get to sign up to Dubb. And then on top of that, there's another 10% that you get from those sub promoters. So this all of a sudden becomes a massively interesting recurring revenue machine that you can have for your life and for your business. And we're really excited about that. So in this webinar, we're going to unpack this. We're going to explain, what the logistics looks like, what it is that you can do immediately to start promoting this program, and then how eventually we can get to a scale, because that's what we all like to talk about. How can we get to scale where this is meaningful revenue? You're going to see some social proof. We've made payouts of tens of thousands of dollars. So to individual people on a monthly basis. So we're going to show you some social proof for that, and hopefully get you guys excited. And as always, throw the questions into the Q&A, into the chat. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from. We'd love to know what experience you've had with Dubb, with the partner program. If you've had success, if you've had some friction, and we can support you. We'd love to get that real-time comments. We are going to be recording this video and then posting it to our YouTube support channel. So that's youtube.com/Dubb support. So, if you could share that link, encourage you guys to subscribe to that channel. We're also going to be promoting a lot of educational material on our primary YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Dubb app. So, if you could share those links, please. I would be remiss not to mention why Rob is not here today. So Rob and I were playing pickleball at my tennis club here. And the person that was my partner at the time was a real trickster with those backsmen. I think he was probably a tennis player, maybe a ping pong player, and he was doing these sharp backspins. And what happened to Rob is he was going for one of the shots, and the poor guy tore his Achilles heel. So let's show you what that looks like real quick. So this is what it looks like when you tear your Achilles heel. Okay. So poor guy is in a wheelchair here. And then, of course, this is post-op, post-surgery. Now, a couple of things that you guys should know about tearing your Achilles heel, which I actually learned from Rob. He knew that he tore his Achilles heel seconds after he fell to the ground for two reasons. Number one, when you tear your Achilles heel, you hear a loud pop. It's a sound, okay? And number two, it feels like someone punched you in the heel. So athletes that are familiar with this, like Kobe Bryant famously tore his Achilles heel, and he went to go do his free throws after the injury took place. And the question that he asked was, did someone kick me or hit me from the back in my heel? because it's that blunt trauma, that impact that you feel when you are tearing your Achilles heel. So if you ever are playing tennis or walking down the stairs or doing whatever, and those two things occur, a loud sound and like a blunt force sort of pain, chances are you tore your Achilles heel. So huge shout out to Rob. Rob, get well soon. We're going to send you flowers and candies and roses and stuff. So we'll see you soon. He's going to be back on the computer next week. So, thank goodness we're in a virtual environment. As long as he has his leg up, I think we're all good. So keep those emails coming to Rob. He's the head of our partnerships program. He would like to meet every single partner that we have in our system, in our ecosystem, to empower you guys and to motivate you guys. And I'm sure he will share the story about his heel when you speak to him. So Darius, I'd love to pass it off to you.
Let's do it. All right. Well, Ina, go ahead and kick off the slides for us.
Nice.
And what we're talking about today, guys, as Ruben mentioned, is the kickoff of the brand new program. And it is similar in the last program in that you're getting 30% recurring, except for there's a bonus here, which is the downline, as Ruben mentioned, which is going to be 10% recurring revenue from the partners that you bring on. So now we're able to activate your own army of recurring revenue partners. So we want to give you guys the same benefit that we're all getting here. So everyone wins. Go ahead and go into the first slide. So the main difference between the old program and the new program is this downline. It's the additional 10% revenue where we can earn from the people that you're actually referring. So if you're in any industry like real estate or mortgage or title or sales or any of these opportunities where your network might benefit from using video, then this is going to be a very simple process for you where you use the platform and achieve results, achieve recurring revenue from that. So this is just a sort of slide as to why you want to be a part of the partner program. We'll show you guys later the most successful partners we have. All they do is use Dubb, right? They have their own business, they're doing their own things with it, and they're using Dubb as part of that. Now they do make some recommendations and say, hey, you guys should check out Dubb. They have a button, they have some things we'll discuss, but ultimately that's all they're doing is doing their daily business activities. And as a result, they're receiving recurring revenue in the thousands of dollars per month from this process. So that's what we want to share with you guys is the ability to, get a free subscription, essentially, right? You bring us a couple of people, we're paying you all of a sudden. And we would love for this to happen for each and every subscriber we have. And so we want to bring this opportunity to you guys. In today's, we're going to be showing you how to get signed up, how to start earning, and some effective strategies for growing your pipeline, growing your recurring revenue. And the best part of recurring revenue is it's passive, like you're just doing your regular business activities, maybe doing better than you were doing before because you're sending more videos. So your own business will benefit from using Dubb, and then your passive income stream will benefit by collecting partners. So to me, it seems obvious why, right? If you're already a Dubb user, fantastic. So now you're good, yeah, next one is good. Let's go ahead and talk about the sign up process. So if you guys are already a Dubb user, you can skip this part. We've already signed up to Dubb. So that's step one. If you haven't signed up to Dubb yet, that's your first step. And as Ruben mentioned, it is not required that you be a paid subscriber to Dubb in order to take advantage of this program. Now, you will be missing out on all the benefits of Dubb as a paid program, right? Presets, customer support, all the features, teleprompters, all the really cool stuff. So we will encourage you guys to do that, but it is not required. Now, the second part of becoming a partner is apply to become a partner. So in the Dubb website, when you sign up to Dubb, this Be a Partner and Apply Now button is right there at the top of the dashboard on the right-hand side. So just log into Dubb or sign up if you haven't. And in the top right, you will see this Be a Partner, and it has the Apply Now. And all you have to do is simply click the Apply Now button, and it's going to take you into our First Promoter Partner Program. Next slide. Once you've applied to the partner program and you click that button, it will ask you to connect your payment method. And you can see here, there's several different payment methods. You can do PayPal, which was the only option before. And now there's actually an option to directly connect your own bank account. So this is your direct ACH, like to your bank account. So we can skip PayPal and go straight to bank for payout methods. And so that's why we have this as the first option. This is how you're going to get paid. So whether it's through PayPal or your own bank, international, Canada, or US, you'll have the options there to connect your bank account. And again, we need you to do that so that we can actually pay you. And yep, next one. And then once you complete that process, there is some section in the website where if you guys plan on being successful with this program, which I hope that every single one of you guys here is, and you will earn more than $600 in recurring revenue. Ina, can you actually jump over to that screen in Partner Stack for me and just show that button, sorry, First Promoter, the button where they can download the form. So right here, guys, if you're going to be earning more than 600 in recurring, or sorry, in commission, which we hope every single one of you will, there's a form here, which is a W-9. It's required by IRS, where if you receive more than $600 in payouts, you will need to submit this. So I would say do it now. Just click the button that we showed you in the partner portal, fill out this form, and then submit that. And then now we can have your information on file and will be great for taxes. So just a thing that if you plan on getting more than $600 in revenue, which again, very achievable for each and every one of you, we'll want you to fill out this form piece. Okay, back to the slides for me, Ina. There you go. All right. Now, in that same section, guys, when you finish the application process, you connected your payment method, then back on the dashboard, that's actually going to be your partner link. So this is available right on the Dubb dashboard. Ina, can you pull that up just really quick? Actually, pull up the Dubb website with the dashboard visible. I know I didn't ask you to have that ready, so you'll have to open it up. And so, yeah, on the Dubb website, as soon as you log in, and Francois, yes, for Canada as well, there's a W-8 for people outside of US. So this right here, guys, that's the apply button. And then right above it is the partner link. So not any other link. You don't need any other URL. That's the URL that you're going to want to share. And now if you need to rebrand that or something, that's possible. But it is going to already be personalized with your information there. And so this link, it becomes the best method for recruiting partners, recruiting sub promoters. And so when you share this link, we're going to talk about this in a little bit later. There's a lot of ways to share this: email, text message, QR code, and more. But this is your magic link. Now, I want to also discuss here that we have had opportunity where, let's say you did a presentation to a group and you forgot to give them your link. We can do retroactive adding as well. Now, if this partner has already been claimed by another partner, we can't take them and give them to you. But if this is a fresh audience that you've presented to, just let us know and we can do some things after the, because we've had that happen where say, hey, I brought on my friend, but I forgot to give him my partner link. We can do this retroactively as well. So this is the link. And again, we're going to talk about some sharing methods later with QR codes, with emails, with buttons, social posts, and more. But essentially that's what you'll need, is that URL, and just be aware of that. Okay. And then Ruben, you want to talk about our training library?
You know, our training library is something that I've personally worked on for the last 30 days. And really the essence of this training library is getting content for every single aspect of the Dubb platform. Now, here's something to note. A lot of the videos that we have on our current Dubb support channel on YouTube, they explain what it is and how to use it, but they don't necessarily, because we have limited time in those support videos, they didn't historically include why you might want to use, let's say, presets, or let's say the playlist feature, or let's say automation, or any of the powerful features that we've built. They don't mention the why behind it. These videos get into the why, and they all start with that, which I'm really proud about, because it'll inspire you to say, hey, you know what, maybe I should build a showcase page, or maybe I should use the video reply feature to capture video testimonials, or maybe I should create a preset specifically to ask for reviews for my clients. Or maybe I should build an automated workflow because I'd like to scale my efforts. So we encourage you to watch these videos and to go through this process. And the other thing that makes these videos really valuable is that if and when you do complete the watching of these videos on the showcase page, which we're going to share in a moment, you can be certified because you've gone through the educational experience. You've learned every single aspect of the Dubb platform. Now, of course, experience has a lot to do with it and staying apprised on what the updates are. But if you watch these videos, you're definitely qualified to be Dubb certified, which is something that we've done at a small scale historically. Like we have some certified Dubb users in the room, in the house right now. Russ Johns is one of them. So shout out to Russ for going through that process. But we would encourage for everyone to go through this process. So Ina, if you could please share the playlist on YouTube. I think that's a really good asset to be able to share with folks. You can do it later because I know we're in the middle of these slides, but I think that that's going to be a really good playlist and just basically our channel to subscribe to, and then to, of course, go through those videos. We also have a Dubb showcase page as well, where you can see what that looks like in addition. So we'll send those 2 links to you shortly.
And then one more for you, Ruben.
Yeah, we always, thanks, Darius. We always recommend that folks join community.dubb.com. This is a group, this is a forum that we have. If you have feature ideas, if you want to get feedback from the group, from the community, this is a great place to put a quick post up. And it's not real time, so you will have to wait a little bit of time, but you will get responses from that. And we definitely respond in there as well. So encourage you guys to go in there and just give us your feedback. I think the value of this is that you do get the validation from the community. So you can get upvotes and comments and likes and things like this. And then, of course, our Facebook group, I think the URL for our Facebook group is dubb.com/FB group. And we encourage you guys to join the Facebook group because that's just a really good place specifically to network and to get ideas from other Dubb partners. The link I gave actually is to our general Facebook group. So what we'll do shortly is we'll share the link to our Dubb partners specific Facebook group. And we do recommend that you come in there and just, throw us ideas. If you want to bounce an idea off the community of a webinar that you want to host, or a social media post that you'd like to do talking about Dubb, or a YouTube video that you'd like to do, or a video email campaign that you'd like to send us your ideas. You'll receive data and feedback from us and also from the community.
Absolutely. Next one. So I want to talk about a couple of case studies, guys, just to show you that this is what some of our partners' success stories have looked like. So this is one of our partners, and you can see a couple of things here. Both the boxes in red. This shows that the recurring revenue that they've earned, and it also shows the earnings per click. So that means out of every click, 454 clicks have driven $10,000 plus worth of revenue. So if you're looking at how much you're earning per click in any other format, $7 per click is really great income. That's a lot more than people pay per click for advertising in most cases. And so this would be a very profitable sort of ad if we were comparing it to that. But what this is showing here is that this is $10,000 plus in revenue from a single partner, where every click that they got, meaning if they have a list of 1,000 people and drove 400 clicks, that's what this result was. So this can become very interesting for people that have any type of network. Like if you have, again, if you're in real estate, it's super simple, right? Everyone in your office, every realtor that and there's many different ways to offer this to them too. Like for example, some people say, oh, you need testimonials for your business? Perfect. Get this Dubb account and we can help you with that. And this is part of what we want to discuss today too, is as our partners, you guys have access to our team to help you with any part of this process. Like, let's say if you have, again, take the real estate example. You have a real estate, you're a real estate agent, you're a part of an office, and you'd like to have us present to some of your team members. We can definitely do that for you and help you earn the commission from that. So if you have any opportunity where you need our help with something, like let's say you have a big list of people and you want to send a blast, but you don't have a bulk email tool, we can help you with that. We can run an entire email campaign for you on your behalf to drive clicks with your partner link. So we want to make this as simple as possible for you guys to be able to earn this type of revenue, earn these types of earnings per click. And so if you have any limitations, like, well, I don't know how to present Dubb, we can solve that. I don't have an engine to send out these type of invites, we can solve that. So most of these problems, anything that you guys are having friction or issues with, we're here to help you overcome those things All we need is your effort and your audience, right? The people that you have network connections to. So this case study one, again, $7 per click. Go ahead and go to the next one. This one's very interesting as well. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this one here, you can see they've earned almost $15,000 of revenue with almost no clicks at all. And this is actually because this is a partner that's been with us for a couple of years, and they originally used to host webinars. And so all that revenue, that recurring revenue, is all from a webinar that they hosted 2+ years ago. And so that's why it's not driving new clicks, because there haven't been new clicks on that from the last webinar that we did 2 years ago. And they had some change in leadership and they're no longer doing webinar formats, but just from that single webinar they did, they have recurring revenue in the thousands of dollars on an ongoing basis for years from one single event. And so that's why we left this one here. Again, it's different from most people's activity. Most people are driving clicks as they're using their business, right? As they're sending videos, they're driving more actions. But this is a perfect example of they hosted one event one time, which resulted in tens of thousands of dollars in revenue for them on an ongoing basis. And years later, they haven't done anything else since then, right? They had a change in leadership and aren't doing webinars and stuff and didn't have another way to share the message. But even then, from years ago, still recurring revenue to this day. Not many things are going to offer this for you guys, right? Most things expire. Most things say, okay, you earn the commission for a year or whatever. This is in perpetuity. As long as this person, these people are paying Dubb, you will continue to earn revenue from them. So we want you guys to join in this opportunity to have a recurring revenue business by doing what you're already doing. And that's the favorite part of this for our partners is you don't have to do a whole lot different from what you're doing. You may be adding 1 or 2 layers into your existing activity. And most importantly, you're just going to be stepping up your video activity because frankly, we all could be doing more videos, right? Unless you're doing a video for every lead already, we could probably all be doing more, especially some more personal outreach. I see a lot of people that sort of move away from the personal approach and, send recycled videos or more, one video to multiple people. But this is a call to come back to that one-to-one approach. Imagine someone in your office, a coworker, someone that you're an associate, and you send them a personal video and say, hey, I wanted to show you this quick thing and how you can collect testimonials for your business, how you can send video messages to your leads and see what the result is there. So anyway, here's 2 different case studies. We have a couple more to cover, but 2 different case studies, completely different examples. One of them is just doing their daily business activities. The other one did a webinar one time 2 years ago. And you can see the result here. Let's go to number 3. So this one, again, a lot more revenue per click and more revenue, in fact. So this partner actually had a very engaged audience. So their audience is clicking on their stuff. They're a sort of promoter themselves, like they're a coach. And so their audience is often clicking on their material to be educated, to be informed, to be entertained. And so as a result of only 162 clicks, they resulted in nearly $17,000 in revenue. And what is that? That's almost $32 per click. So imagine you send an email, which drives 100 clicks. This is the potential earnings that we're looking at. Now, again, this isn't a repeatable result for every single partner. This happens to be someone that's has an engaged audience. But if you have the same, or you have coworkers, or like I said, associates, if you're part of any networking group, if you can potentially get in front of any networking group, this is where we can leverage both our team and your network. So you do not have to be a perfect Dubb salesperson, right? You just have to know enough about Dubb to know what it is, which everyone here should, right? Video, email, video messaging. And then you can bring our team, like myself personally, if you have a team, a group of people, an organization you'd like Dubb presented to, I will personally help you present to this audience and do my best job to help earn this recurring commission for you. So like I said, sending emails, doing sales presentations, we truly want you guys to be our partners in every sense of the meaning. It's like you're part of the Dubb team here, part of our family, and we want to give you guys every opportunity, every tool, asset, anything that we can do to help you earn this recurring revenue. We want to provide that. So that's what we're going to be talking about here at the end too, is whatever you guys can come up with. We'd love to brainstorm. We'd love to talk about ideas and figure out what the best way we can help you reach your audience to earn these types of revenues. And so my point is this is a different list than the previous one, where the earnings per click are 4 times higher than what the other member was. So, okay, next one. And so this one's a little bit more average. Again, you can see the revenue is much higher, double what the first person's, but the earnings per click is a little bit lower. And that's actually typically expectable. Like as your number of clicks drive up, the earnings per click will typically be lower. And that's just a numbers game, right? Like if you get in front of 1 million people versus 100 people, your average will typically decrease. So just another example of, look, 1,200 clicks, nearly $20,000 in revenue. And what does that mean? How big was this person's audience? Well, if it's an average of like a 10% engaged audience, like if someone knows who you are, maybe a 10% open, if they had 10,000 people in their database, this would earn them $20,000 in recurring revenue. So this is a time, like, what does your database look like? What is their potential to work with Dubb? And what support do you need to get in front of that audience? Because you don't have to be the marketing, the sales, the Dubb expert. You can be, Dubb familiar, right? You know about Dubb, you're using Dubb. But as far as marketing strategies, sales strategy, like in an actual presentation and follow-up and nurturing, you can leverage our team, myself personally, and our other team members for this. So anyway, okay, one more for us, And I see some good questions in there, so we will be addressing those in great detail. Again, so this is another great success story, high revenue, low clicks, $25 per click. I mean, imagine that, guys. If you send a list to sending some content to your audience and having $25 per click per person that clicked on that email. So the revenue is there for you to earn, and we're here to help you earn it. So whatever your guys' friction is, questions are, limitations, anything like that, again, you have us, everyone on this team here to help you. So you're not alone in your efforts. You are a part of this organization. You're a part of this partner program. And so no excuses either, right? Like, I couldn't do this, or I couldn't figure out that. Just talk to us. We've been doing this for many years. Ruben has decade plus experience, 20 years, what? I don't want to say, many years of doing this, of helping people with marketing and sales efforts. And, we're all experts here on this team to help you become an expert in the areas you need. And so, yes. Okay, next slide. And then I'll actually answer a couple of these questions before I jump into this slide. So a couple of really good questions. Rob, can you do us a favor and share the top three best ways? So yes, Rob J, that will be covered right at the end. We have a slide exactly for the 3 best ways. So thank you for that question, and we will discuss that one. Mark, I have a group of doctors who meet with me every week on Zoom for an SEO meeting. Absolutely, Mark. You have my personal email. I'm going to put in the chat right now. If anyone has an opportunity they'd like to discuss, please email me directly. I am your resource, and I will help you do everything in my power to help you earn your partner commissions. So thank you for that. Exactly. There's my personal email. Please reach out if you'd like to discuss any opportunity with your sphere. Dre, where did you say I can find the referral affiliate link? So it's directly on the Dubb dashboard. Ina, can you show that one more time? I think this question was asked once or twice. So if anyone wants to know where you can find your partner link, Ina's going to show this one more time for you guys. It's very simple to find, so you don't have to go digging for it. And you don't have to worry about looking in other places. It's one source of truth all the time. So this is the Dubb dashboard. When you log into your Dubb account, this is the first place you'll be. And right here in the top right-hand corner, I guess it's more toward the middle right-hand corner, be a partner. And then right there is the link. And if your link is gray, like Ina's is right now, that means it's not active, and you need to click the apply now. So you're going to click the apply now, connect your payment method, be it your bank or PayPal, and then you're going to be able to share this partner link with your partners. Good question. Okay, and CD, sorry, I don't think that's your real name. I think it's an abbreviation, but CD is an ongoing monthly residual. Yes. So this is an ongoing, recurring, in perpetuity, as long as we are collecting funds from your partner, your referral, you will be collecting funds from them as well. And just be aware if they subscribe annually, your payout will only be once per year. If they subscribe monthly, then your payout will from that contact will be every month. And if you have both monthly and annual, then you will be receiving those payouts at their renewal date. So you can have some people paying you annually, some people paying you monthly. It all depends on how and what they subscribe for. So Mark, I've been getting good clicks, but I'm not sure where they're coming from. Is the system says unknown. When do we get paid? Okay, yeah, so payouts will be once per month. And then we do have a minimum threshold. So you have to have at least $100 in commissions before you're paid out. And yeah, so they're once per month, $100 minimum for payouts. And where are your clicks coming from? Mark, I cannot say for certain. Do you have it on a Dubb video? Do you have it on a website? Do you have it published anywhere? We're going to talk about where to put these later, but I can't say for certain where your clicks are coming from yet, Mark, because they may have been shared somewhere else. Okay, and how do the Pro compare to the Pro Plus? Actually, this is a really good time to mention that here. You can stop the share for a moment. And so, guys, the difference between the Pro and Pro Plus, the Pro plan is our standard plan where most people subscribe, but the difference on the Pro Plus plan is the first features. It includes automation, includes more contacts, some custom integration, and it also includes direct access to myself. So I'm connecting with Pro Plus customers in a one-to-one setting to help them understand anything they need to, technical, strategic, integration, what their videos like, their scripts are, the recording methods. I've really helped people across the board with everything, even stuff sort of unrelated to Dubb, sales and marketing, business related. This is our opportunity to connect with myself personally for support. So that's the primary benefit on that Pro Plus plan is direct access to myself. And then the secondary is the features themselves. So automation and a couple other features inclusive with the Pro Plus. So good question there, CD. And I often encourage people to start Pro Plus, connect with me. I'm going to get you on the fast track as fast as possible with the best strategy. And then you can actually switch back to Pro after that. And you could say, okay, I got the white glove onboarding. I know what I'm doing now. And now I can switch back to Pro. So that's a common thing as well. And Kevin, good. Ina, thank you. The W9 is in the form. 30% is ongoing. And Rob, you have a success story to share there. I want to read that at the end, Rob. So I'm going to come back to that one. And Mark says he puts videos everywhere. And CD, the software looks way and above anything in the market. That's exactly what we're going for here. We've built out so many things that are applicable to growing a business, to growing your sales, to communicating with people that I'm glad you've interpreted that, because we're hard at work here in the kitchen, constantly reinvesting into the platform, into our customers, and into the technology. So you got it. More to come as well. Tons more to come, like desktop upgrades, mobile app upgrades. We have so much stuff that we've built, we can't even keep up with announcing it. So lots of announcements coming very soon, guys. And Francois, the W8 is in the same place that Ina showed earlier, right next to the W9. So actually, Ina, go ahead and show this one more time before we jump over back to the slides. Go to the first promoter page where we have the W8 button. And then, yeah, so right here, guys, and then actually show how we got to this as well. I think it's just the Dubb button, in the Dubb website, you just click the cog wheel, right? Ina? Yeah, so
that's right.
Yeah, so from your dashboard right here, there's a little be a partner thing. And when you click that, it'll take you to the first promoter section, and that's the first promoter website. And from there, we've already applied now, so that's why it's going to give us an error here. But it's going to take you to first promoter, and that's where you can get your W8 or your W9, depending on where you're at. Good. And this is that section there. W8 and 9 are there. Okay. Sorry to keep you jumping around there, Ina. Yeah, let's go back to slides. Good. Okay. So we want to talk about some top strategies for how you can start earning today. Obviously, step one is apply to that partner program. We just showed that a couple times in your Dubb account. Click the apply button, and then your link will be activated. Now, we have a couple of strategies listed here. And Rob, I'm going to go back to your question there and make sure I don't miss a part of it. So he said, can you share the favorite or do us a favor and share the top 3 ways you found other partners have executed in getting MRR? We're doing a webinar presentation approach. And how about something evergreen, automated? Excellent. So that's what we have. Number 1 right there, co-host a webinar. Now the webinar, this can be a sales presentation. It can be a educational webinar. It's basically just the opportunity to connect with us in a live setting so we can help present to your audience. So this means if you need help with that, if you need help with the hosting it on Zoom, with sending the invitations, all you need to provide us is the list. So that we try to make it as easy as possible for you guys here. We can help you promote and co-host a webinar where we produce you as the expert, you as the thought leader, but then us as the guest to show your audience how Dubb is, what Dubb is, why they should have it. So that we have as number 1. And again, that term webinar is a little loose because it can be a sales presentation. It can be a chat. It can be like a podcast. It can be, the podcast is listed separately there, but this webinar format, again, is just a live presentation. So any format that you want to do live, it can be a Facebook Live, it can be whatever you need, but that's going to be our number 1 way to reach your audiences for a couple of reasons as well. Platforms like YouTube and Instagram and these other ones, they really prioritize live videos. Like if you go live on YouTube or live on Instagram or live on Facebook, it's going to notify your audience you're going live. So live video is always excellent. If you need to pre-record this, we can do that as well. Like we can pre-record a webinar and then deliver that. Again, whatever format's going to be best for you guys, that's what we want to make work. But this is a format we know that works because we can bring people into a real-time conversation, answer questions, show specific use cases, overcome objections. So that's why that's listed as number 1. And number 1 can also be a reoccurring event, meaning we don't just have to do one event one time forever. We can do it once a quarter, once a networking event. Like I host these once every 3 weeks, whatever that situation is, this can be an evergreen and repeatable event. So that's enough on live events. Number 1, webinar, live presentation, going live, pre-recorded events, that's all covered there. The second one we have listed here is recording a YouTube video. Now, YouTube, again, is interchangeable with Dubb. You can use Dubb to record it. You can have it edited after. The point is that YouTube ends up being a delivery vehicle. So if you have a YouTube channel already with any sort of following, that's a perfect opportunity. If you do not have a YouTube channel yet, you've never done a YouTube video, then this is going to be a Dubb video. And instead of posting to YouTube, it's going to be posted to, you can see the last bullet here, social media. So if you have any sort of audience on any platform, that's what the number 2 bullet is going to be, is recording a video. Again, we can help you with this. If you want us to discuss a script with you of what you should say, if you want to talk to our team to strategize, hey guys, I really want to do this social post. What should I say? What should I do? We can discuss this with you on a personal basis, right? You can come to our chat and we can help you there. We can set you up with a partner call with Rob once he's healthy. So recording a YouTube/Dubb/social media video, this is going to be a very effective strategy as well of getting in front of your audience because video works better than plain text. Third one, podcast. Again, this is similar to the live event. If we have a podcast audience, if you have a podcast, then obviously that's a great format. And again, whatever format works best for you, we want to meet you where you're working, where you're having success is where we want to play to your strengths. So if it's a podcast, if it's a YouTube channel, if it's a LinkedIn, whatever that place is. So those are probably the most effective methods for reaching the largest number of people. And these things, in fact, are all repeatable. We can host multiple events. You can record multiple videos. And of course, potential podcasts, multiple podcasts are repeatable as well, because we can't fit everything into one lesson. We can talk about personal videos in one, and then we can talk about collecting testimonials in another, and then we can talk about marketing automate. My point is these are all recurring events that can be repeatable. So, and actually pull that back up. There was one or two more slides there, or 1 or 2 more strategies. So content creation, social post, YouTube video, live event. And then of course there's some direct outreach. If you guys have a partner, a coworker, a potential person in your association, one-to-one outreach is also a very effective method where you say, hey, I wanted to show you this tool. I've been having great success with it. You can send video messages. It's powerful. So I wanted to recommend it to you. And there wouldn't be anything wrong with that, right? Like if you, like the first people that saw Facebook were like, wow, this is so cool. I can message my friends or whatever. And they shared it with people, not earning any commission from it, not receiving any benefit from it, except for showing their audience, their network, something cool. And so this is the same exact thing. You could say, hey, did you hear about this tool yet? Have you seen this thing yet? Check it out. So that's always going to be an effort, is whenever you have a connection with somebody, we can do a one-to-one for them. So those are the most effective strategies: direct outreach, posting to social, co-hosting events where we can actually help market this to your audience. Those are all effective strategies, guys. Some of the most effective strategies, because this is how we're going to touch the most people possible in the shortest order. So good. That's enough on that. And if anyone else has ideas or strategies or wants to discuss these things, again, my personal email is in the chat. Reach out to me. We're happy to have a conversation and flesh something out. If you're not even sure yet, we can discuss that. So great. All right. And let me see here. I think there was one or two more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're ready for the next one. Okay. Rob wanted to have a piece here. Said, I can personally share from my experience being in this program for a long time. It doesn't matter how big or small the monthly payout. I love seeing the MMR show up every month. Exactly. It's like, it's a cell phone bill. It's your Dubb bill. It's your gas. It's your lunch that month. It's your coffee for the month at a minimum, right? You recommend a couple of people, like literally if, at our price point now, it's $59 per month. You bring us 3 people, you're making $60 per month, which is a cell phone. That's your internet bill. That's coffee every day for a month. Well, maybe not now. Coffee's probably like $5 a cup, but in there. So,
yeah,
Rob,
I mean, one of our partners, actually, he told us that we pay his Tesla Model X bill.
Right, exactly. Some of those ones we showed are in the thousands of dollars per month. That's a mortgage. That's some serious income passively, because they're only doing what they're doing in their business. So, I've never been a part.
It's not a mortgage in SoCal anymore.
Yeah. That's like $4 or $5 grand, yeah, or more, or 8 or 10. So Rob says these guys are super responsive, phenomenal support, and a great team, and that's exactly what we want you guys to have access to as well. We are your team. I'm personally available every single weekday at 10 a.m. guys. I host a session every single weekday at 10 a.m. Pacific, where you can come talk to me, talk to our team, discuss partnership opportunity, your personal Dubb account, your successes, your struggles. We are super available, very available. Good. Okay, so
I wanted to quickly share a little story from my perspective. Darius, there's something that you mentioned which really resonated with me, and I think it's one of the great things that I've learned from you, is the importance of repetition. And I think that, Darius, you've been successful in your life because you truly understand the essence of how important it is to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I actually have done a lot of research on this idea of repeating ourselves to improve our skill set, whether it's, working out in the gym, or whether it's, playing music, or whether it's doing podcasts, or whether it's doing YouTube videos or social media posts or one-to-one videos on Dubb, whatever it is that you're doing. This idea of repetition is where 2 things happen. Number 1 is where we improve our skills, and that's probably obvious. But the second thing is actually finding joy, which, if you start to do research in certain philosophies, certain Eastern philosophies, like in Japan, they have something called ikigai, which is the where 3 things align: our passion, how we sustain our lives, and what we're good at. If you start to study Taoism, if you start to look into the art of war, or if you start to even look at Stoicism, or if you start to look in Confucius and Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, a lot of the rhetoric is about doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then finding the joy in it. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, yes, we can all do a workshop. We can all do a social media post. We can all do one YouTube video. We can write one review, or we can do a YouTube video review on something like Dubb in this case to promote it. But where we're going to truly find the reward and the joy is if we repeat that thing. So one of the things that I have committed myself to doing is I have committed myself to doing live videos, 3 to 4 times per week. It's been something that I wanted to do, and now I've committed to doing it. I had a little bit of a mental block. I wanted to get my sort of home studio set up where I felt really comfortable with it. I was doing some green screen work, but I wasn't really feeling the green screen because it just, every once in a while you'd see that little glitch, and I was like, I need to move away from this. I just want to have something that's just predictable for me. So I just want to share a couple of quick photos on my interpretation of what repetition is, and in this case it's repeatedly doing YouTube videos and social media videos, and from that repetition I get my reward, which is traffic and clicks and relationships and recurring revenue, but then also I get that happiness and I get that joy. So Darius, can you see this? Can you see this screenshot here?
Yeah, we're watching your video. Yes.
So this was my first version where this is actually a green screen. And I, you can kind of tell in some spots. And then I went through we kind of messed with the lighting, and I was like, it kind of looks fake, And then I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go invest some money, and I'm gonna build a wall. So this is a wall that we built that basically makes this workspace that I have, which is like a second garage. I converted it into a complete recording studio. You don't have to have a second garage to make a recording studio. You can use any room in your house. You can use even a closet, for crying out loud, as long as you have a spot with a little bit of light, a nice little background, a decent microphone, and your camera, whether that's your web camera or your phone on a tripod. And this is where I landed. And I'm really happy with the output, because now, I've got this great background. Why am I talking to you about this background? Well, the reason why I'm talking to you about this background is because I am repeating myself, and I am going on YouTube, and I'm going on social channels, and I'm going to be evangelizing the power of video, the power of building a parasocial relationship with technology, and getting people to get over those hurdles, to make this part of their daily practice. Because I have to tell you guys, the rewards that I have received in my life personally from practicing what I preach have just been unbelievable, and it's transformed my life as an individual, from a confidence perspective, from an influence perspective, from a personal brand perspective, and then also from an earnings perspective. So I want you guys to participate in this. And now with Dubb Partners, we are absolutely set up to do this. But let's just be repetitive. Let's be like Darius, and let's just put in the reps and go to the gym. How many, 5 times a week now, Darius? Is that what you're doing?
5 times. Yeah.
5 times. Very, very few exceptions. And, I'm exercising, and I'm playing pickleball, and I'm doing my thing as much as I possibly can. Repetition is key, guys. Repetition, repetition, repetition. I wanted to share one more thing very quickly, which is your feedback means the world to us, and it's what motivates us. And I was just as we were hosting this webinar, I was just sort of going through some of the comments that people have left in the chat. And, I'm really moved by this. I'm really inspired. I mean, Rob Jockman, I can share personally from my experience being in this program for a long time now. It doesn't matter how big or small the monthly payout is. I love seeing the MMR just showing up every single month. These guys are amazing. Plus, I see people I don't even know who have signed up. That transparency is a big part of this new program. So you will see all the people that have signed up and then have eventually subscribed. And you'll also see your sub promoters. So, and there's this mic drop here. Let me go full screen on this. There's this huge thing that I don't know if we've mentioned it. Anytime someone signs up to Dubb through your referral link, they automatically get added as a sub promoter in your account. And anytime a sub promoter captures a sign up that results in a subscriber, not only did you earn the 30% on acquiring that sign up, now your sub promoter, but you also get a 10% on whoever they acquire. So just think about the math for a second. You've gotten 100 people to sign up to Dubb. Every single person now is in your downline. Those are now your sub promoters, and you will earn 10% recurring commission on every single subscriber that they get. Think about that. That's very powerful now. So that's a fundamental change. Maybe we can show that on the screen, the list of sub promoters. I'm not sure if you have that, but if you have that, that would be a really nice screenshot to show people. specifically where it is. It's the sub promoters tab on the top navigation. So we'll show that in just a moment. But just to go back to these screenshots, because they warm my heart. What can I say?
I was going to say one with Francois there. Francois, we want to connect with you, my friend. 1,300 videos, but no recurring income yet. So what I'm guessing is, Francois, we probably don't have a button that says send videos, interested in video on your own, or some passive thing there. So like what you're doing there, if you're talking to audience, we want to have a button, a partner link connected to your videos. And that way, all 20,000 of those views, probably at least 1% of them would have resulted in clicks, which is what, like 200 clicks or something. So, and we saw 200 clicks can earn you a decent amount of commission. So that's what I would recommend, is having your partner link associated with those 1,300 videos you're sending out. So you have your business, here's my video, here's my call me, text me, book me, read my reviews, and then want to send videos of your own or interested in video messaging, and they click it and it takes them straight to Dubb with your partner tracking connected. So Francois, that's what I would say. Just continue doing exactly what you're doing in terms of producing a lot of video. Excellent, congratulations. But let's add the partner stuff to that, because that's what's going to allow you to track these people and get them to take action. So
yeah. And Francois, I just mentioned 3 things that you should definitely do. Number 1 is set up a CTA with your partner link. I think Darius mentioned that. Number 2 is to add that CTA to your default preset. Okay. So go into the preset section under assets, click on the default one, which is the one on the top with the little radio button in it, click the edit button, and then add your CTA, your partner link CTA there. That way, anytime you send a Dubb video, that CTA for your partner, for the partner program, is included in your list of CTAs. And then number 3, of course, is to share that link proactively, which is what we showed on that slide. Francois, we're going to work with you. You are very active on the platform, and now we're going to be paying you, not the other way around. So let me
thank you. If I may, for everybody here on unsolicited, I love Dubb. I am zero tech, as you can tell. But I'll tell you, these videos are, whenever I do a meeting with someone, I use my videos. I have links for them to go to either a landing page or different things. I use it all the time, and people actually love it. It's just that I don't know how to monetize it. Help me do this, because I think this is the best thing since people tell me about Loom or something. I say, Loom what? I says, get onto Dubb.
yeah, brother.
I love it. So let's do something.
Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's have you connect with Rob, our director of partnerships, and he's out of commission today, but I'm going to have him connect with you as soon as possible. And we're driving lots of views. Definitely can earn some commission from that.
Connect with Rob Bots. He will get you one leg up. Because he broke his Achilles heel. Okay, let me go back to my screen share. Sorry, Rob. You're probably watching this.
Dad jokes. Yeah.
Dad jokes or bad jokes?
Yep.
All right, let me go back to this heartwarming screenshot here that I have. Russ Johns, thank you so much, Russ, for everything that you do. Folks, russjohns.com is his website. He is a pro Dubb coach. I've learned so much from him when it comes to automation, when it comes to podcasting, when it comes to building pipeline, automating aspects of your business. If you need a coach, or if you want to refer a coach that's totally certified in Dubb, russjohns.com. Russ, if you could give us a shout out in the chat, maybe include a link that I forgot to mention. Oh, lovemydubb.com. That's your link. Let's see. Mark leads. Dubb is the best. I see all of my clickers, subscribers, and cancels. Should I communicate with them directly? I'll email you later to ask more specific questions. This is a great question. The transparency is there for a reason, so you can follow up. In fact, we all need a little nudge in life. We all need to have someone, a partner, a trusted source, check in with us and say, hey, I noticed you signed up to the platform. Do you need to meet with me? Can I meet you on Zoom? In fact, can I show you the Dubb Zoom app in Zoom? You know, there's so many things that we can show people and coach them and guide them. I mean, Francois, thank you for saying about your experience with technology. I relate to that. I understand exactly what you're saying. I mean, everyone is not technologically advanced in some capacity with tech or with a product. There are things that I buy all the time where I'm a complete and total beginner. So I know what it's like to go through the learning curve of something. And I think if you're here you're obviously very intelligent because you understand the value of software and video and building parasocial relationships and automation and scaling your business. And then, of course, finding a software company that will actually pay you instead of you having to pay them. So you guys are the ultimate geniuses. CD, the software looks great, way above anything in the market. Thank you guys so much for these kind words. These mean the world to us, really. I mean, our best compliment is getting reviews and positive feedback. But even on top of that, our best possible feedback is you getting results. So let's get it.
Excellent. Good. And Russ has a little course to get you started there too. And as I mentioned, guys, my personal email is here. I'm available every single weekday at 10 a.m. for a live conversation. And I'll put both those links, dubb.com/T. So that's the link to the daily live training every weekday at 10 a.m. Pacific. You can come talk to me about anything there. And then my Ruben's email is there. My email is there. And so when you guys want to discuss your next strategy, your next approach, how to do this thing, we will help you do that. So I'm using Dubb now to teach my students how to create a podcast and YouTube channel. Excellent. Yes. Appreciate you, Constance. So good. Anything else, guys, before we sign off here? Appreciate you, Francois. Absolutely.
Yeah, and let me, since we have a couple of minutes, Darius, unless you have something, I wanted to quickly show how to add a CTA, how to add your Dubb partner link as a CTA, and then how to integrate that into your preset.
Let's do it. You want me to do it or you got it?
You know what? You're so much faster than me.
All right.
I'm not even logged in. I'm not even logged in.
So this is what that looks like, guys. The first thing, ignore my 10 other tabs open.
10 or 10,000?
Yeah, 1050. Yeah. First thing, guys, is this partner link. Remember, if it's gray like mine, it won't be active yet. We obviously don't have ours active. We're not our own partners. But once that's blue, that means it's ready to go. And so you're going to take this link. You can press that little button there, and it's going to copy it to your clipboard, but not until it's active. So once that link is on your clipboard, you're going to go to Assets, Calls to Action. And then here you're going to create a button. The button is for you internally, the name of it. So this is my Dubb partner link. And then the type is going to be website link. And then that's where you're going to paste your Dubb partner link, only after it's turned blue. And the button text, this is up to you. There's a custom text option down here. And depending on your audience, you might consider something like interested in video email. Or like if you're sending video text messages, then it's interested in video texting. Or if you're sending it on LinkedIn, interested in video LinkedIn, like whatever you're doing, that might determine what the button itself will say. So the button text is what the actual button will say on the video page. So like this here, it'll say, you know, want to send your own video or interested in video or whatever creative sort of choice we can make based on how we're sending this video and who's receiving it. So once that button text is selected, save and close. I'll just leave this as an example for now. I'll delete it after. Oh, you do need to include the HTTPS, so make sure that you do that. Save and close. Now, once that button is created, you're going to apply it to your preset, your default preset, in fact. So your default, this is the preset that gets added to all of your videos automatically. So you can see right now, my preset contains the buttons for them to book a time with me, read reviews, see an explainer video, watch testimonials. So this is what my preset looks like currently. And what we're going to recommend for you guys is to add another button there, which is for your partner link. So there's my Dubb partner link. And now that's going to be a button on my preset. I'm not going to save this, but you guys should add the Dubb part. Like I already have it, right? There's my calendar, there's my links. So we're already Dubb partners, but you guys will consider adding that button to your video. And then what it is just an extra option there. One other thing for you guys to be aware of. If you sign up for the partner program, Dubb can automatically place this little advertisement beneath your page. And this will actually be connected to your partner link as well. So if you'd like this advertisement as part of your message, just sign up for the partner program and do not check this box that I'm going to show you. You can remove this, it's optional. But if you'd like that little advertisement there to earn recurring revenue from it, make sure that in your customization, or sorry, your customization, there's going to be an extra box down here. Make sure that's not selected. So there'll be partners there that'll say show Dubb ads. And if you want that attributable partner link as an advertisement on your page, then you would deselect those boxes or make sure that they're not selected. So those are two ways that Dubb, your partner link, can be added to every video that you create, either automatically as this little subfooter ad or as a button that says, want to do videos of your own, or some variation of that. So those are the easiest ways to get a video partner link on your videos. Sorry. Cool, guys. All right. Anything else? Any other questions here? And like I said, reach out to me directly. We want feedback. We want conversations, ideas, whatever you guys have here. I would love to help you earn some partner commissions. Okay, well, thank you guys very much for attending today. Hopefully you found some value. And if you haven't yet, come talk to us. Let's get you paid. Thanks, guys. Happy.
And I'm gonna stick around if anyone has any specific questions or comments or feedback or wants to hang out for a minute.
All right. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I have a question, Ruben, if you have a moment.
Yes, please. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I've been a Pro Plus partner for, I don't know, 3 months now, and I haven't taken advantage of the opportunity. I was wondering if I decide to start promoting this in a very active way, do you guys have I do have, like I said, a Pro Plus, so I have the if then that option. You guys have a series of marketing videos that I could utilize in my if this then that math, if you will?
Yeah, we do. Well, first of all, I recommend that you take Russ's course. He has a course. He actually shared the link in the chat. He's online right now. Russ, if you want to chime in. We have a video on automation as well. And I'm happy to stick around right now and show you, just give you kind of I mean, obviously it's not going to be an extensive thing, but I would love to spend a couple of minutes with you and just try to understand what you're doing and at least get you started.
Well, I was planning on making my first automated marketing about the importance of Dubb, because as everybody on the call has said, this stands alone. I'm 76 years old. I've been in business my entire life. I've never had a job, quote unquote. Of course, I had a job, but you know,
yeah.
But at any rate, point being, over the years, I've been exposed to every marketing option known to man, quite frankly. And I've never seen anything that has the personal aspect, etc., that lets people know you're thinking about them, that Dubb has, or for that matter, combined with the ability to know who clicked on it, when they clicked on it, how long they watched it, if they watched some of the follow-up videos, whatever it was. So I'm overwhelmed by the possibilities, but I do need to, to know more. I know I'm familiar with if this, then that, and building the thing. I guess my question was, do you have a set of videos that I can put in that, if they click here, it takes them to the next video here.
Got it.
I already understand setting the time. If they click here in a day, you send them this. If they don't click on it in a day, you send them that. So
that's very cool. Well, I would like to volunteer my time to work with you to create those videos. We have a bunch of testimonial videos. We've dozens of testimonial videos, and I think that those would work well. But if this is your audience and your network, I think they'd like to hear from you. And you're obviously a man of great wisdom and great experience. And I think that you're the person that they want to hear from. So if you want me to be your guide and we can meet in Zoom, and I'm happy to record, I know how to sort of batch record because I've just done it so long. So if you and I met in Zoom for 30 minutes and we just sort of we could use another technology that we use called StreamYard. Either way, I'll figure that out. And we can record, several 30-second videos. I can share my screen. I can do the heavy lifting, but just would be great to have you in there. And then I can even help you build this automated workflow. So I'm here to support you, and I'm happy to help. I mean, this is my passion in life. So it's like someone asking me to jam in a band, and I get to play drums, and the drum set's already set up. So I'm here. Let's have some fun, Tony.
Yeah, I was in the music business as a singer in the 70s, and you're skinny enough to be a drummer. I met an overweight drummer. Okay. So,
I am a drummer. I've been a drummer since age 13.
Great.
I studied everything from Stuart Copeland to John Bonham to Kirk Hammett to Neil Peart.
Love it. Well,
yeah.
I would love to set that up with you, and I agree with you. And I think that what you alluded to with regard to me, but it applies to everybody. I know one realtor in North Carolina who understands the concept, and I've told him you're the only person I know that understands you are the brand.
Yeah.
You are the brand. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
And that is what Dubb is about. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I could team up with you on that and be the brand, and then let's say I could get us in front of a board of realtors with thousands of members. Would they be able to get the 30% and I'd get 10% of everybody that sign up, if I understood it correctly?
You mean a discount?
No, I'm saying they offer it. They have products they offer out to their, to their members. And I'm sure they get some sort of an affiliate commission from that. So they offer it out to 1,000 realtors, 100 of them sign up. They make 30% and I make 10, just using easy.
That is absolutely correct. So the way that we would structure that is that you would find a top lead underneath you who would be categorized as your sub promoter. And then if they subscribe, you would earn 30% on them. But then if they have signups underneath them, then you would earn 10% on top of their 30%. So that does not take away from their 30%. It does not take away from their commission. It's on top.
Right.
So
that's how I understood it. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we were really generous.
Yeah, I got a couple of real estate companies that have 100 or 200 agents. So
yeah, there you go. This is why this program was structured. So, I mean, we did a lot of math, and we said we pay money to Google, we pay money to Facebook, and we pay money to our amazing Dubb partners. And we said, what is it that we could do to pay more money to our Dubb partners as opposed to Meta and Google? So, here we are. I sent you my Dubb booking link. If in the Zoom chat, if you could please just click on that link and book a time with me, and I'm happy to work with you. In fact, I'd love to learn from you, Tony.
Well, that's very kind. Let me grab my glasses.
Especially since we have the same massage chair.
Yeah, people talk about that. They say, why do you have a massage chair and a recliner?
I get it. You don't need to explain it to me. I know what it's like to relax after a long day.
Absolutely.
I've got some essential oils and like an eye pillow that's nicely scented. And my kids love to jump on top of me when I'm doing all that.
Love it. Well, I can say that for my grandchildren. So
yeah.
But thank you so much for your time. I will schedule a time that we can get together. Now I'm on the other side of the world. So
where are you?
I'm in North Carolina. So
okay. No, that's easy. Cool.
Okay.
Well, please book a time, and I look forward to it. Buddy, I'd love to pull you up on stage.
You talking to me? Or
No. Sorry, Tony. I was just bringing someone else on stage, buddy. Tony, I really look forward to meeting with you.
Right.
That sounds great. So if you could just book a time.
There you go.
And then, yeah, did you receive that link? I want to make sure you don't lose it because it is going to disappear.
I did. I copied it already.
Okay, cool. Well,
I copied it to notes, so I won't be able to lose it.
Okay, very good. Buddy, yeah, hi, welcome.
Thank you. I have been a member for I don't know, almost a year now, I guess. But I have not learned to. I've not taken the time to do the tutorials or to learn how to use it. So I've just been waiting for the time. I think the time is right. I do have a lot of experience with network marketing as well as other kinds of marketing. And I have 24,000 followers on LinkedIn. I'd like to consider doing something with you like you talked about with Tony.
Oh, that sounds great. I'd love to do that with you. This is my booking link right here. And it's in the Zoom chat. It's available for anyone that's here. Yeah, no, that sounds great. What I'd love to do with you is, first of all, let's get you trained up. I want to make you a pro on this platform. And you're obviously very intelligent, so I'm sure that would take place very quickly. So the first thing I'd like to do is to get there's someone on my team she's the best trainer. She's super patient, super compassionate, and super technical. Great communicator. She's the person that I'd love to get you just trained up on the platform. And then once you are sort of trained and comfortable, I want to meet with you, and then I want to show you sort of some of the sizzle factor that I've learned on how to really leverage this tech, and frankly why we built it. Because a lot of the reasons why we've built this technology is either, chances are 90% of the time, someone that's getting results asked us to build something because it would result in more results, or sometimes that person is us because we use our own technology to market our own software. So it's all based on customer feedback and results, right? So I'd love to kind of spend some time with you. And then if you're interested, I have access to LinkedIn Live video. So I think it would be really fun to get you on our podcast and interview you and understand, what has worked for you in your career in the past. And frankly, what problems are we all trying to solve right now as sales professionals and folks that are trying to build partnerships and relationships with people. I really love to get some insight from you.
Love to do it. Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds really good. So if you could please book a time. In fact, this is Rena's link. Book a time with Rena and go through the training. I promise you it will be absolutely worth your while and worth your 30 minutes or 60 minutes, whatever you'd like. And then you have my link as well. Actually, the CL invite is yeah, that's cool. Yeah, let's do that. So you've got my booking link, and then you've got her booking link.
Rena. I don't see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, buddy. I look forward to meeting you. You have my booking link and you have Rena's. I can't wait.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, Ruben.
Hi.
I suspect with this group, could be valuable to maybe do a couple of live streams.
Oh, that sounds great.
Do the Love My Dubb show and maybe pick up a couple of conversations about why it's important, why it's necessary, and
let's do that.
Why it's needed. So it'd be great to pick that up and get that started again. So
yeah, let's do that. Can you share that sounds great. Can you share your YouTube link here in the chat? I encourage anyone that's around to subscribe to Russ's YouTube channel. And actually, Russ, I think what we should do is also talk about the partner program, and specifically your partner program, because I'd love to see your downline, your list of sub promoters, get to be in the thousands. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I would love that.
It's going to happen. It's now that it's set up, it's going to happen.
Now it's set up. We've gone through a couple of iterations of this.
Yeah. Just think about from my perspective, when I felt like, I promise you, I felt like Edison seeing the light bulb turn on for the first time. You know, when we built the technology, we integrated with the API, and we got a sign up to automatically be a sub promoter. Oh, big deal.
Well, I remember
Big-
talking to you about that
yeah,
earlier, and it's like,
big
okay,
deal.
big deal, big deal.
Because at one point there was a recruiting link, and I said, no, I said, that's not fair. I said, anyone that signs up should automatically be in the downline. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
It's not fair if the person has to go then ask them again to sign up for something, because who's going to do that? Who's going to say, I want to be in your downline? Because the first thing that we think about is, well, now I have to, I mean, not to say we're all greedy human beings, but it's not going to be the top of our list to go and jump into someone's downline. Now they don't even have to know that it exists, because frankly, they're worried about their downline, which is great because everyone's benefiting. So I'm really psyched about that. So we're going to make it happen.
Congratulations. I want
Yeah.
to support anything I can to help. you
Yeah.
out.
Thanks. And let's get back into our stuff. Yeah. Constance, what's going on? Can I bring you up on stage? I'm going to ask you to unmute. And then I'll.
Hi guys, can you hear
Hi.
me?
Yes.
Okay, so I just found Dubb and I just talked to Darius.
Okay.
So I've looked, probably researched for 3 months now on what I need for my classes. I am a professor, but I also have my own business, and I'm trying to teach class on social media marketing.
Beautiful.
But
I
a lot
need
of
to
the-
take some classes from you because it's so hard.
a lot of the people, especially women, I've noticed, and a lot of teachers, it's very technical. A lot of it is analytics and technical. So
Mhm.
I'm teaching a class for a technical class that's non-technical users,
Nice.
to make it easier. And I couldn't find, for the love of God, the platform that I need that doesn't actually download. Even YouTube downloads, or they're allowed to download, but you have to pay for it. But Dubb doesn't, which I was super happy to find out. Panopto was $12,000 out of my budget. And so Dubb is super like,
Sorry,
I'm like,
what was that one? What was that? platform?
Panopto, it was like $12,000.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I have a whole list that I even showed Darius that is somewhat kind of your competitors. I always look for top 3. But my question for Dubb is, so would it be possible to actually have, and I haven't explored, so forgive me for this question if it sounds dumb.
No problem.
But I haven't explored Dubb yet, but would it be possible to have, so I have, I'm creating also a new membership. I have about 60 people in our group right now, heavy on LinkedIn, because I do live stream. So when I do podcasting, it goes out to Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube all at once. And when I started doing that, I went from 36 subscribers into 1,200 in 3 months. And my podcast,
And sorry,
actually,
real
I was
quick, sorry to
telling
interrupt.
Darius, is on 70 plus nation countries and in 6 continents. So I want to make sure that before I promote Dubb to my audience, that I fully understand its capabilities. So my question is, what is the advantages of me putting time in on being a Dubb certified?
Okay. Great question. First, let me ask you a quick question. What is the platform that you're using to stream and to post to your social channel?
StreamYard. You
StreamYard.
already have that. Yeah.
StreamYard. Amazing, right? Great choice. StreamYard actually has an affiliate program. This is just a side note. It has an affiliate program. And what happens is you get a link with $FPR equals your username. Just a little pro tip. Take that $FPR equals username and append that to every single StreamYard link that you generate, and you meet with people. And the reason why is because if they join your StreamYard, then that's a way to get them to sign up through your affiliate link. Because
I didn't know that. I've been streaming all these things and
yeah.
11,000 views like the other weekend. Okay.
So add this FPR, and I always remember FPR stands for product revenue. That's like my mnemonic device. So we add that after every single StreamYard link that we generate, and that way it's a little bit of money. It's not recurring commission. It's not like the Dubb program, but we have it, so we might as well use it. Otherwise, you kind of get rejected from these programs. So, anyways, pro tip: consider using it. It's cool. Okay. Now to answer your question, the reason why you want to get certified on Dubb is because, first of all, you get to watch a lot of videos that I've done. Okay. And I would love to get, and I would always love to get some feedback and some, some positive reinforcement. Okay. No, in all seriousness, Darius mentioned that I've had 20 years of experience in marketing, which I actually don't think means a lot because technology is changing so fast that sometimes I trust people that have 3 months of experience in marketing more than someone that has 30 years, just because it's so new and fresh, especially with AI. But the thing that we are trying to do is that I actually sign up for a lot of programs. I'm constantly signing up for programs in the automation space, in music. I'm a musician, in all sorts of different spaces, and trying to understand what is the best user experience. How do we encourage people to get results? How do we actually go and build technology that people can use, that it doesn't get in people's way, it extends them? I love to learn about a lot of what I've learned is from the perspective of efficiency actually comes from Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is a philosopher, and he's written many books, and he has this great philosophy that we need to remove all the unnecessary things in the things that we do. We need to take our closest possible asset and connect it to our closest possible second asset, in this case, our client, right? So we've just figured out ways to remove a lot of the unnecessary things that you just don't need in sales and marketing. At the end of the day, it really comes down to one thing. It's this one thing that Russ Johns talks about all the time, which is building relationships. Mm-hmm. And you're obviously very intelligent, and you have great rapport, and you communicate well. And the reason why you're going to be successful, in my opinion, is because you're building relationships and you understand that. So when people watch your videos, they're going to build that parasocial relationship. They're going to look at you in your eyes. They're going to trust you. They're going to say, I want to work with Constance because she is the expert, and I'm going to learn social media. Even though I'm not technical, I'm going to learn it from her, and I'm going to become technical. I'm going to get over that hurdle. So by learning how to use Dubb, a couple of things are going to happen. Number one, you're going to be able to do your YouTube videos, but then import those YouTube videos into the Dubb platform, still get all your views and those metrics, but have specific calls to action where it's sign up for my course, purchase, book a time, purchase XYZ, whatever you'd like. Because if you send someone a YouTube link, chances are they're going to get lost to the YouTube algorithm. So monetizing what you're doing on social is a massive important part of this. Number two is all those social media posts that you're already doing, we need to get a bio link. We need to go to bio link where it has a video of you introducing yourself, introducing your course. People click on it, they book a time with you, they log in. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where you have so much business that you're not going to be able to meet people one-on-one. It's all going to be self-serve, right? And you're going to be able to have the ultimate flexible lifestyle. And that's what we need to drive towards. We're all driving towards that. And that is the goal. And I think the third reason is that it's going to transform the way you think about using technology to drive growth. We have integrated with OpenAI, and we have a very robust AI assistant, which frankly, I use every single day. It helps me with social media posts and email subject lines. And, all the marketing that we did for this, we started with AI, and then of course we ended with HI, the human intelligence. So I think there's going to be a transformative thing that you go through by actually getting certified. And frankly, I think that you could do it in a day or two. It doesn't take long. I mean, if you want to I'm like a blitzer, like I'll do like 6 hours in one day. That's just how I am. I think there's probably 20 videos, and they're probably like 10 minutes each, so it's like, it's a couple hours of content, of course, let's add the time to go through the platform and actually be clicking stuff and see what it's like. But I'm certain that you're going to get a lot of results. And, if not, I would be really surprised. And the other thing is that, after you get certified, I want to meet with you. I want to interview you. I want to promote you to our audience, because guess what? Our audience needs help with social media. And I would love to promote you as a Dubb coach that's certified. So I think that no matter what, you're gonna benefit from this on a massive level.
Okay, I'm in. Add it to my whole list or whatever. I'm trying to get my book launched this Friday. Just got my magazine out. I mean, I got going on, but I love Dubb, and it fits so far right now for what I need, but I am low on how Dubb works. So I like to officially get into the program. I'm like, okay, how does each of these work? Because I want to teach obviously Dubb to my subscribers as well to make sure that they know. So I'll be talking more about Dubb apparently now on Shorts and TikTok as well, and Instagram about Dubb. But I need to know, like, in the certification program, you're going to go over details on the technical aspect of how certain things work on Dubb, right?
Yeah,
that's all the
definitely.
video. Okay, perfect.
I mean, one of the things that I always like to do is, I mean, let's get you some quick wins. Like, if I could understand one specific application that you have, let's work together and let's do that. Like, for example, what is your immediate goal? Like, what's the most important thing that you want to do right now?
Right now is to get all this video, and I totally understand where Dubb is actually is. I have a series of video for 4 weeks on these programs that I want, because a lot of my learners are auditory, but also visual and kinesthetic learner, right?
Okay.
So basically Dubb is perfect for that, because even if they don't see it, they could still hear it in some auditory, but I'm more kinesthetic and visual. So what I'm doing is I'm creating videos, which is micro learning. Perfect. Dubb is perfect with 5 minutes video. Nobody wants more than that. On certain aspects, very specific on what you need. And then make all of these video in a playlist, which someone showed me from Dubb already how to do it. So that week 1, all of the videos are all for week 1, and all they do is just click, 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 click. That's all that they need. So that's really what I needed to do. And then Darius actually was kind enough to show me automation, which I have another 50 inspirational projects that I'm showing to people from LinkedIn. And I can also use Dubb on that. So I have all their thing. And then I have a global summit coming up in October that I want to promote Dubb as well. So
that sounds really good.
I just need to learn Dubb, period.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. In fact, you know what I'd like for you to do, if you could, is please book a time with Rena and spend an hour with her. And she'll just walk you through everything. I mean, self-serve is great, but she'll just literally walk you through everything, and you can kind of fly through everything. Let me ask you a question. I included the link in the Zoom chat. Click on that, because it's gonna once we close the Zoom, it's gonna go away. But I was gonna ask you, how do you charge for your course? This is what I need to understand.
Stripe.
Okay, got it. And then
and I create my own website. So I take them to my website. Stripe is already pre-made there. I have coupon codes for everything. But what I actually am using right now with Dubb for them to sign up, to get them all excited, is to tell them, like, hey, I have this really awesome software. If you sign up for my class, I can give you this much percentage off for your Dubb.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That's really cool. Okay, so and then so if someone purchases a course and it's how many videos is it?
I don't know. I just started. I just got
Okay.
Dubb like last week, literally.
No, for your course, sorry.
How many videos? I have no idea. It just
Okay.
depends on
Fair enough.
on how many aspects and points that I want to choose. Because right now my students are still giving me a to-do list of what I can what I should cover in this class. Because I also have a membership group that I'm creating, and all of the videos that's going to go in there is going to be coming from Dubb. So I also will provide percentages off from my membership people if they want to, because they're like coaches and team member and finance, right? And sales guys. I teach sales class too. I can actually have them say, hey, if you sign up for this membership, here's Dubb's discount as well. And this is my link.
Okay, got it. And then where are you currently hosting any of your videos for your courses?
Yeah, it's on Dubb right now.
Okay, so it's on Dubb. And then prior to that, were you using something to host them or no?
Yeah, YouTube. But I put
Okay.
it on as unlisted. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. You can continue to do that if you want. I mean, it's not really necessary. But you can import those videos. That's cool. Okay, so now if someone goes to, let's say, your website, right? And then it says purchase this course, social media for non-technical users, and then they click a button, and then that button then takes them to a Stripe page. It's a checkout page. They put their name, their email, their credit card number, and then they click submit. Then it takes them to another page, which is it should be the course page.
It's a redirect.
It's a redirect. So it should take them to the course page. So if that course, what if the user shared the URL to that course? Would you be okay with that or no?
What do you mean? Repeat the question.
Okay, no problem. So if I purchase your course,
Yep.
and then I click on the link, and then I'm your customer, and then I get taken to a page where I have all those courses available for me. What would you think if I shared that URL with one of my friends and said, "Hey, I just bought this course from this woman named Constance. Check out this course," and they don't have to pay for it? Would you be okay with that, or is that a problem?
They don't have to pay for it. They can't get in anyway, because how I lock it right now for redirect, it doesn't go to Dubb directly. It's actually going to my Google Forms, because I have to make sure that my report, it's manual right now. My report on Stripe shows that they paid before I open up, and classes does not open up until August 1st. No one can come in, no one can come out, except for those people. And I think Dubb also has a click of a button here that says that they can't download the videos anyway that I have created.
Yeah, there is a way
Yeah.
to prevent people from doing that. I mean, if someone's really technical, there's always a
Oh
way
yeah,
to
there's always a
capture.
way.
There's
Yeah.
always a way. You can just do a screen video, and there's always a way. But I mean,
Yeah.
no one is going to do that. Chances are, I've always said, if someone is going to do that type of stuff, they weren't qualified in the beginning, you know. So I wouldn't worry about those people too much. One of the things that someone taught me, which is maybe it's relevant for this, is they said, you know, this is what the person said to me. He says, I'm going to get 1,000 people in my pipeline next month. And out of those 1,000 people, 5% are going to purchase my product. And that's going to be 50, right? And of those 50 people, 10 of those people are going to give away the content that they had purchased from me without permission. They're just going to say, "Hey friends, check this out. I just bought this. Check this out." And he said, initially, I had a problem with that because they're ripping off my content, and those 10 people should pay. They should get their friends to pay. But then he said to me, but I realized that those 10 people now are evangelists. They're like, they've been told that they have something so valuable that they can access, that they're instantly evangelists. And now those people, if they watch the content, they can go acquire another 10 people from their perspective. So the mindset change in this is that even if people steal our content and give it away for free, the people that they're giving it to become our evangelists. And not everyone is okay stealing stuff or giving it away for free. Like, I remember one time I downloaded, like, this was like 15 years ago, I downloaded Pirates of the Caribbean online. I just said, watch Pirates of the Caribbean online. And I didn't know what I was doing. I just watched it. And then I got a letter from MGM saying, don't steal our movies. And I realized, I was like, wow, I didn't even know I was doing that. I thought I was just watching a movie online. I didn't even consider it, right? And after that, I've never done that since. The point of the story is that the people that are qualified and that value stuff, they're going to pay. But even if they don't pay, they become evangelists. So I think you can win no matter what. I think that's what I'm trying
no,
to say.
for me, I actually I give away everything. I've been teaching for 10 years. The only reason why I'm even charging for this class, it takes a lot of time to do it. And there's a lot of technical aspect in there. I have 4 degrees for a reason. That's why I told them, so that I can teach you. But here's the thing.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I was like, yeah. But here's the thing. I wanted to only do a small portion of classes. I'm talking about 25 people, because I want to make sure that after the class that they take with me, they will run a podcast show on their own. They will have a YouTube channel on their own. I'm giving them templates. I'm giving them all the scores that I have to scour in the earth. I'm giving them how to even use Canva at the rudimentary level, so that you can use all the technical aspects of Canva. It's GUI. It's not even, it's HTML. When I did computer software programming, I had to do HTML. You still can, but now why would you? It's a drop of a button. So I'm teaching you this way so that you can do it. So even if they take my content, I'm okay with it. The only thing is with the Zoom, I have a Zoom, and you will have to be on that list of my Zoom for all the students that's going to be there. 25 people I can handle all at once. It's fine. You know what I mean? And so I'm doing it small, because my portion, my mission is to level up the world, and through education, right? So how am I leveling up the world if I said, oh, don't learn what I'm teaching? Of course you can. But a one-on-one meeting with me for an hour on every single week after the class is what I'm giving them. So even if they steal all my whatevers, you're still not getting the time with me to really ask me questions, to walk through all the other things that's not listed on Dubb. So
That makes
that's
sense.
my way of making sure that my students are getting what they're getting.
You know, Russ, let's hear your take on this. You've got a lot of experience in this space.
Yeah. One of the things that I was listening to, Constance, is, and one of the things that I do for top of funnel just is, if somebody wants to purchase Dubb through my link, I'll offer them a free training session. So getting certified is a good next step for that piece of the puzzle. And then also through automation, if you go to lovemydubb.com and you sign up for the free course, I deliver the free course using Dubb automation, the videos, and email. So I'm delivering the content, which is also a great nurturing campaign for individuals like in your community, where you got a little bit of a runway and you're signing people up, but you may not necessarily have them sign up immediately. You could actually use that automation to actually invite them in and have them understand a little bit more and get more personality from it, and saying, hey, here's some things you're going to learn, and then do that along the way. And then also take and capture those Zoom sessions, and then maybe take those Zoom sessions and capture those into into Dubb, and then you can reshare it and start building a community around that. So if you do additional events in the future, you can continue to add to that community, and then continue to connect with those individuals, and then use those individuals as the opportunity to build out your funnel and your pipeline for the affiliate program.
Yeah, I have, I don't know if you guys heard of Brilliant Bee Media. I have about maybe 10 or 15 podcasters in my group. And so we have different shows every single single day, a single week as well. And some of these people have like 250,000 followers on LinkedIn, right? So I'm a baby one. I only have like 4,000, but some of my friends are very engaged. I have a very engaged group, if you see it. And I have the 50 inspirational. So I'm always doing projects for my community to capture their attention and what community and collaboration means. And so these are my opportunity to really do it. But I can't really talk much about Dubb because I'm also a baby dubber. Like I call it, I'm a baby dubber. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But that's why I said, okay, if I get certified, are these all of the intricate aspects of what the possibilities that I can use Dubb, would it be there? Because I like to teach, but I am an advanced student, right? In order for you to teach, you have to be an advanced student. So I would love to fully like run with Dubb as soon as I get that. So that's why I'm like certifications. I'm actually really interested in that, so I can get certified, so that people will see I'm already an authority on my space. So I'm like, okay, I need to be an authority on something that I'm going to make money on. Why not?
Yeah. Well, and I've been, I sent you a LinkedIn request as well. So
okay.
Get there. And I've been podcasting since about 2010, 2012.
Oh, I'm a baby. I just started last year and I just blew up, and I'm actually listed on the LA Weekly as top 10 podcast to listen to for this year.
Fantastic. Congratulations for that. And then also, that's another top of funnel for Dubb as well. You can actually utilize that message and a call to action in your podcast to allow people to connect with you and receive something in return. So you have an opportunity to continue to reach out to them and announce when the next podcast is going to release as well.
I'm having Darius from your team actually be on my podcast. I asked him to be on there to talk about Dubb and what you can do, my people, on what Dubb. There's another opportunity to actually, I don't know which, there's a huge summit for healthcare that's coming up. And then I have an inventor friend who's actually have a TV network. And I don't know if they're using Sales Funnel with Dubb. So I'm going to approach her, but I can't approach these people if I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. So that's why I'm like, I need a crash course, guys. I need a crash course.
Well, I can do you have 30 minutes right now? I'll give you a crash course.
Oh yeah. Wait,
All
can I
right.
put you? I'm on my
It's
cell
well
phone.
worth the
I need
effort.
to put you on my desktop somehow.
Yeah, switch the desktop. I'll give you actually a 20-minute crash course. And when I say crash course, I'm gonna log into kiosk into your account and I'm gonna configure your account as best as I can in 20 minutes because I have a 3:30 meeting, but you got
Okay.
me now. So
And I do have to jump,
okay.
Ruben.
Okay, no worries.
And everyone, thanks for being here. And I really appreciate the Dubb team and hashtag love my Dubb. So
That's right.
take care, everyone.
Thanks, Russ.
Bye.
You bet. Chat again.
Adios. Thank you, Ruben. Great show.
Hey, Jay. Thank you for your text message. I want to work with you, man. We're gonna make some money together. I've decided to do my music on Sundays and Saturdays. So if you're around, I'd love to jam with you on those days.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll get back in touch and we'll pick a time.
All right. That sounds
Be
good.
awesome.
Cool. So Constance, are you able to
You did,
log
and
into?
now I don't have the email from you guys. Actually, I don't remember having an email.
Oh, okay. Let's switch over here. Yeah. And buddy, you're welcome to join us as well.
Okay, great.
If you'd like to, that's my Zoom room. Let's just pop over there.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna exit this once you guys click on that link.
Zoom. Hold
Okay.
on, Zoom. Ruben. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna leave and see you guys there. Bye.
All right. Bye.